My name is Stacy Plesko. My husband and I have been at the church actually for almost 20 years now.
I'm Sharon Lauder, and this is my husband Trevor. And we attend the Port, and we've been there since the beginning.
We've been involved in just about, everything. We chose this church almost 20 years ago on the first service we came to. We sat and said, this feels like home. When we made this our home, and we've been determined to be here thick and thin. Our heart and soul is here.
How are you guys doing? Doing good? We want to thank you guys and thank our church for people who are just like you, and for you guys who give your funds and give your time and care about this church and love others. And you really set the forefront kind of work that led to a place where a guy like me could come from a non-Christian home and hear about Jesus and experience God's love. And so I am just so incredibly appreciative of you guys and people like you in our church, because without you, I really don't think I would be here today.
Hi, I'm Pete Lachance. Nice to see you. This is my wife.
Paige.
We just wanted to come tonight and just say thank you. We know that you have all been serving in this church for many years in many different capacities, and it's just, this place has had such a big impact on our lives.
It really transformed our life and our family's life.
Yeah, I wasn't following the Lord at that time. I think I had a belief of Jesus, but I didn't have a belief in Jesus, Eventually I came to that point where I realized, making those decisions for myself, trying to be the God of my own life was, I made a lousy God, I guess, essentially. And
I guess just the example that people who've been serving for so many years bring, it inspires others, and I just am so thankful for that. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people like you that had given that to the church.
We are here just to say thank you so much for everything and every single member of this wonderful church. I think so, maybe I don't have enough time to say thank you for the rest of my life. Every single day, believe me, every single day, every moment, every minute of my life, because God is in my heart. I know now God is with us.
Coming to this church just completely changed our lives, and it's been the most wonderful experience ever. We went through so much during the 7 years of immigration. My parents had to be humiliated for their not knowing the language or finding jobs, and my siblings and I went through a lot of stuff as well. But when we came to this church, it was like we could finally breathe. It was just amazing. It was coming here and just listening to the words that the pastor said, or just the people. It was just wow, we can go through this. It's fine. It's gonna pass. It's gonna be okay. And it's just been amazing. It's just been the most amazing journey. We just want to stay here because this is our home, and this is where we really met God. So yeah, it's great.
I think that you all were praying for, us all those years without really knowing it, and then we were led to this church as a result, I think, of those prayers, And now we're given that opportunity.
We're celebrating 41 years here, and we're sitting around the table, and these are just stories from the last 10 years, and I think, wow, isn't it incredible that we are just part of this story of God that He's writing? And we're hearing these stories of just the last 40 years, the last 10 years, and it's think of the stories He was doing 100 years ago and 1,000 years ago. And now we get to be part of that next generation, and it's incredible. And so we are so grateful to people like you who've ran the race before us, and that we get to now run this race. And it's just, it's incredible to be part of God's story, part of what He's doing, isn't it? Yeah.
you're involved on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, and you don't see major changes. And then we have an opportunity to sit together and you hear about somebody's life story like Cam over 5 or 6 years, or your story, which I'm still blown away by. And all of a sudden, those hours or those minutes that you spend have such a different meaning. And there's such a stronger perspective and such a stronger reminder of what you do and why you do what you do. And I think that's really, for me, the takeaway is we're here to change lives. And when you see lives changed, whether it be coming from Peru or Nigeria, or through your daughter, through Quanos in the youth ministry, or through Hope for Freedom, it so invigorates you to keep going. And I think that's, the thanks is not there. I appreciate the thanks. I don't do it for the thanks, but to see the lives change, I want to go in and get going more. And that's, I think, really the takeaway.